calculation of empirical formula by using percentage composition. Now here how actually we are doing this. We have to first make a table. Earlier we have calculated the percentage composition. There the molecular mass and the molecular formula was known. The particular atom contribution with respect to the total molecular mass into 100 was the percentage composition. So here the percentage composition would be given and we have to work out the empirical formula. So first we will list all the elements present over there and accordingly what is the mass percent we have to write. The corresponding atomic mass we will write for that particular atom or particular element. Then the first work is to divide the mass percent by atomic mass, and in this step whatever we will get we have to find the simplest ratio. After getting the simplest ratio we have to round off this ratio in whole number. Suppose something comes as 3.9, let's take as 4. Something comes as 1.02, make it 1. So this round off this to the whole number and this will give the ratio of atoms of different elements, or that will be the empirical formula. So now I am solving one question that would be easier for you. In this question it is given percentage composition of one compound is carbon 75 and hydrogen 25. Keep one point in mind that out of total 100 the contribution of carbon is 75 and that of hydrogen is 25. It means that whenever the percentage composition would be there, always add this and check whether this has come 100 or not. So now these two elements are there. So here the elements will be carbon and hydrogen. I have listed the elements carbon and hydrogen. Accordingly, what I will do, this is very important to separate the elements. We might have other elements too, not only limited to 2 elements or 3 elements. Might be we could have multiple elements. So now I am making this carbon and hydrogen. This carbon, the mass percent is given as 75 and atomic mass of carbon is known to us, this is 12. So this is coming actually 75 divided by 12, and on calculation the 75 divided by 12 will come equal to 6.25. The hydrogen given is 25 as per here the question. Atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. So this will come 25 divided by 1, or that is equal to 25. Now here how to get the simplest whole number ratio. Out of this, which one is the smallest? It is the smallest one. So we have to divide every factor with the smallest one. That means how actually we are doing the HCF. 6.25 divided by 6.25, that is equal to 1, and 25 divided by this, the simplest one, 6.25, that is equal to 4. So we are getting the simplest whole number ratio as 1:4, or the empirical formula will be, how we are getting, 2 elements are there, C is 2 H's, 1:4. So the empirical formula will be CH4. And here the empirical formula mass, if it is asked, it is not asked over here. If it is asked, the empirical formula mass will be equal to, for carbon it is 12 and for hydrogen it is 1:4, that is 16U. This is the way how we are actually solving the percentage composition to empirical formula question. Let's come to the next question. If it is given that the percentage in question number 2, the percentage composition as sodium is equal to 43.4%, carbon is equal to 11.3%. Oxygen is equal to 45.3%. We have to find the empirical formula. So accordingly, again we will find the element mass percent, atomic mass. The next column will be mass percent divided by atomic mass, and here we have the simplest ratio. And as I said, we need to make a demarcation in the elements in order to avoid the confusion, because during exam our mind state is in different way. So it's a common, even if we know that this is the rule or this is the way how we need to solve the things, are at times this only happens that we see something as 25 but we write it as 52. That is very, very common. So there is every chance, if you do not make that demarcation, you could mess up with sodium, carbon and oxygen. So the first work is, it is just an advice to separate this. Otherwise you might not have any problem, but for the sake of sources of error I am mentioning this. The mass percent is given 43.4% given. Carbon is given 11.3 and oxygen is given 45.3. Just once calculate this: 43.4, 11.3 and 45.3 on adding 336 and 40. Then 1 in hand, 4, 5 and 5 0. Again 1 in hand, 4 and 1 5, 6 and 4 10. That comes equal to 100. So always we need to check it. At times it is also possible that this question would be given as sodium is 43.4%, carbon is 11.3% and rest is oxygen. Means this two we have to add and 100 minus that would be oxygen. Atomic mass of sodium is 23, carbon 12, oxygen 16. So now this is coming 43.4 divided by 23, that is equal to 1.88. You could use your calculator to get it. 11.3 divided by 12 is equal to 0.94 and 45.3 divided by 16 is equal to 2.83. Now when we will be doing the calculation, use your calculator, but in exam you will get only 1 or 2 questions, then you can spend a time on calculation. In exam you won't get this. So now here you won't get the calculator in exam, so you will get enough time to do 1 or 2 calculation manually. This is the simplest one. So what we will do, the smallest one, we will divide 1.88 by this 0.94, that comes equal to 2. And it's obvious 0.94 divided by 0.94 would come equal to 1, and 2.83 divided by 0.94 is equal to 3. So what we are getting are Na is to C is to O is 2 is to 1 is to 3. Then the empirical formula is Na2CO3. Accordingly, I'll give the other questions also, so that you will be able to calculate the empirical formula by the percentage composition, and then pile up this empirical formula with this previous knowledge to get the molecular formula.